Hey, welcome back to Digital Marketing Happy Hour. I'm Brian, and this is Lynda. I'm not even going to try to attempt her last name since I don't know what mood she's in.
Cheers! Moscow Mule.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, for happy hour.
Great. Oh, and also it's not happy hour without hors d'oeuvres, so I brought some celery that I'm not going to eat. All right, let's move on. So we're going to talk about a very focused topic today and try to keep our video to 5 minutes or so. So I think that's what people want. So let's do using Facebook post-promotion ads to lower the cost of your Facebook ad lead generation. What?
What?
Is that even possible?
Can you do that?
Does that make sense? Does that even make sense? There's no way. What?
What is that other thing they call it? They call it a lift or...
Oh, or a halo effect.
There you go. Lift,
yeah.
Halo effect.
Well, it's funny that people will do brand lift studies and things like that to see if... it's funny, it looks like Lynda's having a happy hour by herself.
I am. Brian has a beverage.
Yeah, it's...
There's your beverage.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh, thank you. So anyway, this is a thing, a known thing out there where people will analyze what was the effect of branding on conversions, on sales, on store visits, etc. What was the effect of billboards, TV, radio, etc. And we've done some similar things. I would say somewhat anecdotally, but we've just, we've had clients where they were doing conversions, and then we added in awareness or reach or post-promotion ads, and we've seen some interesting effects.
Yeah, exactly. We have several clients
Yes.
where that's been the case, where even starting with a whole new audience, a new campaign, new messaging, everything like that, and seeing that after having done or while doing it at the same time, the post-promotion in particular, that it has radically cut the cost of the lead gen without necessarily, and that's not just retargeting. That's not about just retargeting. I mean, it may be that we do target the same broad audience of 1 million people,
Right.
but, and then of course it definitely would have an impact on retargeting. But why don't you tell them about the kind of post, because that's something that most people don't think about. That they think they want to have messaging and stuff.
Well, so are you saying you think the kind of posts we have done has played a part in it, not
Huge.
just the fact that we do post-promotion ads?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we've had clients that before us, they did do education or describing their service or their product or their thing, and they're like, it didn't do anything, and it was expensive for the post-promotion.
Yeah, I don't think there's really a name for the kind of post-promotion, posts that we create, although for me, they come from copywriting. They come from the discipline of like understanding who your audience is, and really a Facebook copywriting discipline, which is, I think, deeper than other types before, because there's more of an understanding of who that person is. The targeting is more about who they are. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I used to think we should only do fun and funny.
Yeah.
And maybe by and large, that has been the case for a lot of the clients.
Just to get the engagement.
Right. And then you deliver your messaging with the conversion ad, or your stronger
sales message.
Direct sale coming. But we actually have a client right now that doing fun, funny, lighthearted stuff.
Generally describe which client that is without identifying them.
Well, that's why I wasn't going to identify them.
I know, but what's their industry?
Well, their particular audience, which is more educators.
Okay.
That they didn't respond as well to the fun, funny, lighthearted stuff, even though they're the same age group and they're females and all that we've had with other clients.
They're more intellectual.
Yeah, and they've liked, quotes and things that are a little deeper or a little more pithy and relevant to their particular field. Yeah.
Someone who in school or college, university, somebody like that would like, and that again goes back to who are they? Like dogs are not, doesn't work for everything, maybe you're working with engineers.
But I can think of at least 3 clients where once they started doing this, it cut their cost in half.
Yeah. So let's quickly talk about how/why that is before we wrap this up. Well, I think there's a couple possibilities. We don't necessarily always know why, right? Sometimes we just see, okay, there's a correlative effect here. We when we started doing this, the cost per conversion got cheaper. So sometimes it could be that the actual same people who saw the conversion ad later first saw a post promotion ad. Maybe there's retargeting involved. But it could it also be the algorithm, like that Facebook has a better sense of who?
It could, Brian.
What a smart ass. Okay.
No, I was suddenly feeling like we're hosting it. Yes, it could, Brian.
Thanks,
It
Lynda.
could definitely do that.
All right.
It affects the delivery algorithm,
Operators
improving
are
your
standing by.
overall delivery and helping give Facebook a better idea of who you want to reach.
Right. That's right. Yeah, I mean, and that's huge because here's the thing, like this is true with both Facebook and Google's algorithm. They are not as effective until they have enough conversions. And, if you've got to get how many, 50 conversions
At
per
least.
campaign in
100.
Facebook?
100 is advised.
That's harder with like a lead or a sale to get that volume.
Yeah.
Takes more money than an engagement, because an engagement is a type of conversion technically that you can get a lot more of, a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
A cent, 3 cents, 5 cents, whatever.
Yeah.
You can get 100 for
Yeah.
what, $3?
It's a lot cheaper than, particularly if your lead or your sale is a high value, high ticket item,
Right.
Like thousands of dollars to become, then you really need to do this.
And I can hear the objection already.
What's that, Brian?
The objection would be, Lynda, that that engagement person is not as qualified as a lead, and that's not as qualified as a sale. That is true. Yes, that is true, objector.
True.
But we have to move down the funnel. So, that engaged
And
person.
if you're only spending 5 cents to reach that slightly less qualified and probably at least 1 or 2 qualified ones, it'll be a lot cheaper to reach that person.
You got to go
again.
stepwise. Like we've had clients where it's like e-commerce, and we had to optimize on the add to cart before we could optimize on the sale.
That would be a great other topic.
That's another topic for later. So I guess that's pretty much it. You guys really should think about adding post-promotion ads
And Moscow Mules.
to your conversion or drunkenness funnel.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it for us for happy hour.
That was like a digital marketing happy 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Brian,
I'm Lynda.
and we are out. Thank you guys. Take care.